SnowBee here with the August 2024 news edition for 7 Days to Die Overhaul mods. This month brings a mix of anticipation and understanding as some highly awaited mods are still in the works. Life has thrown a few curveballs at our dedicated modders, causing delays. While some mods are on hold due to real-life challenges, others are steadily progressing with modders burning the midnight oil to bring us new content. Let's get going. Hell's Janitor is cooking. All 3 of the mods he is involved with are out for version 1. As mentioned in my July update, I Am Legend is based on the movie by the same name. In Alpha 21, the closest monster we had in the vanilla game was Bo, but Hell's Janitor has now changed the Dark Seekers to his own custom version. Haha, ain't he looking pretty? A little bit of makeup and he will be in the next beauty pageant. As in the movie, we have male and female Dark Seekers and the Alpha is not to be left out. Well done to the dev on a great model for the Dark Seekers in the mod. The other Overhaul mod by Hell's Janitor, 28 Alphas Later, the name taken from the 28 Days Later movie, is also released for version 1. This mod is for those looking to extend the game with slower progression. So it certainly has a vanilla look and feel, but with new mechanics going on to put this into the Overhaul mod category. So all of Hell's Janitor's mods, including the Dishong Tower Challenge that we mentioned in the previous update, are out for version 1. You can get them on the mod launcher, community forum site, and 7 Days to Die mods website. However, interestingly, not on Nexus mods. Another new one out for version 1 is our favorite Resident Evil overhaul. The Spencer Mansion Incident was released this month. This is not a normal 7 Days to Die experience at all, but here you experience the 1998 Resident Evil Mansion Incident as Jill Valentine. You need to collect keys, solve puzzles, and manage your limited resources like ammunition, and you certainly won't be mining in this mod. Your goal is to escape the mansion. As it is always night, the dev Frantic Dan suggests that you put your zombies to walk speed, especially as zombies can also open the unlocked doors and you cannot jump. If you don't kill the zombies correctly, they will revive and turn into crimson heads. An overhaul that I missed last month, and it was released in July, was the Backpacker Challenge. It is another mod like the Dishong Tower and Aircraft Carrier Challenge mods where it restricts you to a certain set of rules and or POI. Here you're not limited to living in a particular POI as you have the whole map to your disposal. Instead, this is a challenge where you cannot craft outside of your backpack. Workstations are useless, and any workstations that you find are unusable. Well, that is except your campfire. So, crafting is confined to your backpack, where you can craft a backpack workbench and then also the campfire, which thankfully is not something that you use in your backpack. That would possibly get a little bit nasty. There are traders, so for the advanced items, you must find them in loot or get them from the trader rewards. Aramis, the developer, says that you do find workstations like cement mixers and chem stations, but you should just sell them as they are oversized paperweights. So, mods that are currently out for version 1. Some I did mention in the July update that you can play right now, and these are Preppocalypse, Vanilla Reloaded, I Am Legend, Dishong Tower Challenge, Backpack Challenge, 28 Alphas Later, Where's UK, and the Spencer Mansion Incident. Real life has hit a number of our devs, so we are seeing numerous devs having to deal with tragedy or work on things that matter more than modding. Piper Mac has been unable to do any modding for a while. He made the announcement a few days ago, so unfortunately we should not expect Age of Oblivion for a few more months. NZ, owing to a personal tragedy, Legion needed to understandably delay, but he is back to modding this past week, and things apparently are going very well with NZ. He is now in the testing phase, so I hope in the next couple of days he will be releasing his experimental for NZ version 1. Then there's Devrix of Sorcery Mod and All Things Magic. We had a special postal elf from Hogwarts deliver a letter saying, "In a twist of fate, our sorcery code conjurer has found himself ensnared by the whims of mundane existence, unable to channel his sorcery into the digital realms. The arcane rituals of real life demanded his attention, and so had to leave his spellbook of programming incantations unopened. He currently finds his hands bound by the unyielding chains of reality, where no amount of wizardry can break the curse of time constraints and pressing obligations." Say what? Well, This means that Devrex has been caught up in real life, and hopefully by October he will be settled enough to start work again on Sorcery Mod. We hold thumbs for Devrex's safe return. I have popped Darkness Falls into this category after the last July video and suggesting that Kane would likely do what he normally does, and that is to release early than the normal stated dates. He went on to emphasize that he would be releasing after August, and when he says after August, he actually means after August. Kane had to go to the USA for the Neebs Gaming event, along with a few other things that needed to be dealt with. So he says October is more likely. However, Kane is back in the UK and has started already doing a few fixes. So we'll have to see how progress goes. Two mods that were in limbo owing to real-life issues, Grey's Prophecy and True Survival. However, they both have hope. Dan the Grey said that he has started looking at Grey's Prophecy, but nothing more than that so far. Then there is Spider for True Survival, and he has been posting actually quite often on the True Survival Discord regarding changes to version 1. So the True Survival fans should get a release in a few weeks. Since our July video, Wild West Mod has started publishing sometimes a day-to-day, week-by-week dev diary as they get up towards version 1. Kudos to Tallman Brad for keeping this up. It can be quite time-consuming to keep this up, but it certainly shines a light on their progress as the updates roll in. Tallman Brad said that as much as there is still a lot of changes and updates to complete, things are going very well. The Aircraft Carrier Challenge is the mod which puts you into a US Ford aircraft carrier POI, and you need to work your way through it and escape it. No mining, no tree cutting, just using the resources and crafting based on the ship. One of the devs, Angelicus, says it should be out in a few days, so expect it now at the end of August or very early September. One of the oldest mods in existence, Ravenhearst, is moving forward with version 10. Jack says that they are now working on balance changes. Apparently the testing team is going very well and doing an excellent job of ripping apart the mod and finding issues. In some cases, bugs that have been hovering around for many years. Jack's wanted us to know that hopefully it would be out before the end of August. So I will add a pinned comment to this video as soon as it appears. Otherwise, you can join the Ravenhearst Discord for more information. In our last July video, we briefly mentioned Afterlife, a new overhaul that came out in late Alpha 21. Redbeard is playtesting, which is always good news when you know that is happening. So once many of the bugs are ironed out, you will be able to get your grubby paws on the mod. It is certainly one of the best looking and polished user interfaces, and is geared to those players who are looking for a challenge, maybe more than a challenge. So this mod is not a walk in the park and has slower progression, but Redbeard has certainly done a great job in his Alpha 21 mod, so expect great things for version 1 very soon. No pressure. According to the dev, we should see a release in early September, so fingers crossed. Xylox moved District 0 into a late August-September release. He says he is still on track with the assessment for it coming out. We should expect a release very soon, likely bringing District 0 to be one of the next larger mods to get the version 1 approval and go live. Rizzo announced a week ago that Joke Mod was in a good working state with version 1 compatibility. Just a few minor things that were sorting out, and the hopeful release was around the corner. Remember, Rizzo planned to make a compatible version 4 first, and once that was out, possibly work on a new version 5 for release later in the year. It is really good to see Killer Bunny pumping out the updates and information for Apocalypse now. With his previous downtime and missing Alpha 21, his mod is now simmering away very well. As much as he is still many weeks away from releasing, you can get over to his Discord and follow his progress as he generates hype for what is expected to be a very explosive version. Welcome back, KB. So glad version 4 is moving forward. Another mod that does a great job in providing feedback and progress is Rebirth. Furious Ramsey posts a lot of progress information, especially in the way of videos, and spends much time educating us in the changes and the updates. Certainly Rebirth is one of the most anticipated mods that will be launching this year, and I'm looking forward to doing many guides on this glorious piece of work. Overhauls that have very little information on their progress and could be very far off for release are Asia Mod, War of the Walkers, Never Alone, Undead Legacy, Winterween, and the Wasteland mod. Unfortunately, not much information available, and they will probably only be out in a long time. Right, that's it for a quick news update. What do I expect? Well, I think we can expect District 0, Aircraft Carrier Challenge, and NZ very soon. As in like the next few days very soon. Maybe the first week of September at the latest. And you never know, Ravenhearst, Afterlife, and Joke Mod may possibly also make a fantastic start of September. Then Darkness Falls will be releasing tomorrow as well. No, just kidding. Kane already moaned at me for my prediction last time, so no, you didn't hear it from me, but Darkness Falls is coming out tomorrow. Well, if you watch this video sometime in October, it just may be out tomorrow, so it's true. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Don't tell Kane.